said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script and guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at...
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Wildcats offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on 1st down. Get into those 3rd and shorts, because if you're in 3rd and long, there's no chance.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Rodriguez. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. The Wildcats come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're going to run it here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
The offense now operating in empty. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
This is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. The Canes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's gone. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive. The refs are relieved to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. That's caught. It's Anderson. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielded at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. Short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Delayed handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. QB keeps it himself.
Chris, this might sound lame, but I think one of my favorite plays in football is the third down quarterback sneak for a first. Because to me, as a quarterback, playing with a new set of downs is like life-giving, rather than sitting there on another third or fourth down trying to make a decision whether we're going to go for it.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got him on a crossing route. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. There's a 1st and 10 play. On the run, it's Baxter. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw. And is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Rodriguez. And he'll pick up the 1st down. Stopped at the 27. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Handing off on the draw play. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Chris, the only thing popping into my head right now is easy game. It's 3rd and inches. Just sneak it, move the chains, create a 1st down.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The shotgun run call. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Vaughn. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. They'll go hurry up here.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a 1st down.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Fletcher. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Trying to get points here before the half. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Touchdown, Kentucky. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Grabbed by the receiver. Making people miss. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Coming after him. That pass is caught. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Timeout taken now by Kentucky, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
It's nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodriguez. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The try is no good, and we're still tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. He's going to hand this off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. but that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, it's Baxter. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Oh, and he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down. He knocks it through with confidence, and they've regained the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. 2nd down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Look out, he's loose. Breaks into the clear. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Wildcats. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And following the punt return, we have an injured player down on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Ball handed to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 6th play of the drive coming up. Kentucky has the lead. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. After the run, there's a man down injured on the field. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
It is so rare to see them stop a quarterback sneak, in particular on 3rd down. That's why I'm always in favor of doing it out of spread sets on 3rd down versus jamming in there and getting big in big formations. Now on 4th down, do you do it again after just getting stopped? That would be bold. What a solid drive from this offense. Moving the ball down the field, and here an opportunity to move the chains with a quarterback sneak, and they take advantage. I'll tell you what, this defense is going to have to make an adjustment really quickly because this offense is in rhythm.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. 2nd and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got 3rd down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there.
Touchdown, Kentucky! This offense is still clicking. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Miami. No chance to catch him there.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. So now Miami will use their their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. Ball handed off. Look out, he's breaking free. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. And the Wildcats will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd and final timeout. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. On the run, it's Patterson. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on 1st down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
That's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.